How's everybody doing? Is that an echo in there? Is it echoing in there? Oh, Judy, Goat, how you all doing? Ain't nobody in here right now. We got one in here. We got zero in here. Let's see if I figured Judy and Goat would already be in here by now. Let me see. Hey Kev, how you doing, bud? You want to jump up? Hey Mindy. No, I don't know why I said hi to you. I was responding to your comment.
Oh.
I don't know why. What were you doing now?
You're going in and out of focus.
I'm going in and out of focus. Dogs,
Rosalie wants to be in.
dogs are getting on my last nerve today. I'm out of focus. All right.
That goes. Now I know what Ethan says, but he keeps focusing on the wall back here.
No, he turns it on purpose. Hey, just Jules, how you doing? Hey, I emailed you my new number, so hope you got it. You probably need to check my text once in a while too. She's saying hi to you too. All right, I'll get a link down here. Figure out how to do this. Copy. Thanks, Jules. Sorry about that. I lost connection there for a minute. Can you guys see me now? Hello, goodbye. Oh, because I lost connection. I'm going to try to send this invite again for Kevin. I'm back again. All right, good. Thanks. There's the link, Kev, if you want to jump up here. I'm glad to see y'all coming in. It's a long time no see. Hey, Jules. You see that? That's for Jules there. Oh, it's been all right, Jules. How's things with you? I haven't heard from Penny in a while either. Is she doing all right? I thought you might. All right, we're gonna get Kevin up there.
Hold on, I'm having camera issues here. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
Oh, you about busting my eardrums?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Oh, I lost him again. But yeah, I thought you might like that, Jules. And on the other side, it's got this here, you know. Yes, it is just Jules. We can have it made however you want. Or say whatever you want. We got shirts too, Jules. You need that one? We can get you a shirt too. Hey, Mindy. Can you put the merch thing up? All right. She's going to put the thing up here in a minute. Oh, there's Judy. Judy's. Kevin's having all kinds of problems.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Man, that was a fight.
Yeah. When you first came on, it was like loud.
Well, my camera was doing all sorts. I don't know what it was doing. It was going crazy.
Leanne's still here.
Had to reset.
There, Jules, you can see it right below me and Kevin there. You can see where it tells you to go.
What's that?
Oh, I'm putting my merch thing up, so she's wanting to get one. Hey, Jamie. You ain't too late, Jamie. But anyway.
Hi, Jamie.
I would like Kevin. The reason I brought him up here is not only because he and I are friends, and he just had me on his the other night. But I want him to talk about what he's been talking about on his channel. If you would,
Man, oh, absolutely. So, those of you who haven't seen, we're talking about a man named Gary Wayne Sutton. Gary Wayne Sutton sits on death row in the state of Tennessee, innocent. And, you know, I know a lot of people always say they're innocent, you know, this and that. I'm telling you from the evidence, and I have just uncovered more evidence that shows he's innocent. I shared the pictures with Harvey yesterday of the shotgun shells they supposedly found 2 days later after they had found the body. Now, these shotgun shells, the first thing, the problem with it is they weren't there 2 days prior. This was 6 to 12 inches from the body. So it's not like they could have missed them. The body was found in daylight, so it wasn't even dark. You know, there's a lot of discrepancies. And then on top of that, those two shotgun shells are laid perfectly side by side, like someone put them there.
Yeah,
And
they ain't gonna land like that if they're rejected.
exactly.
I
And
mean,
then,
that's a one in a million type thing, you know.
yeah. Well, I've talked to a few ballistics experts and stuff too, and they said that's just almost impossible. So that would you would have to have the exact same movement every time. You handled the recoil, the pump, everything. You eject it at the exact same moment, everything. And he said it's
I
just
mean,
almost
even if you was able to do that, if you had it stationary, so it wouldn't move, and you shot, then it's gonna they're gonna land the same anyway, you know.
right, right. And then and so it gets even worse. So their whole timeline is based on this murder happened on Friday, February 21st of 92. So because they found the body on Monday, the autopsy report says that man's date of death was on Monday.
Right.
So either he did some zombie shit from Friday to Monday, he came back to life and died again, or uh, something. It's just insane. And the worst part is this is a capital case. This isn't like any willy nilly common case where you only have one attorney. On
Right.
a capital case, you have to have two attorneys at all times. None of his legal counsel in 31 years have caught that autopsy report says Monday, the 24th.
See, Jamie's saying the same thing I told you. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And
like her, I
Judy,
grew up shooting guns, you know.
yeah, and Judy even said that she was going to look see if they had any shells, and she was going to go out and shoot shotguns because she said the same thing. Her and Roy both. That's just not possible.
It's not.
And it just there is just so much in this case that it's scary, Harvey. It just anybody can be there. This just shows this it's a nightmare, and the family, and not only
Hey, Mindy, is that the link for the merch for my book? Oh yeah, this is the link for my book. Um, but yeah, you're all right. Yeah, but like you were saying, you know, it's not going to happen. I've shot guns all my life. I've emptied, I've seen holes come flying out, ejected out. You know, and
yeah.
you think these guys would have the sense just to throw them down or something, you know?
Well, right, and not only that, it's like Leanne said, why wouldn't they have picked him up? Not only that, why eject the second shell?
Right.
There would be no reason to eject that second shell because you're going to try to get out of there. You're not going to worry about ejecting that second shell. Who cares? You're done shooting. He's dead. You know,
Right.
it don't, there's so
Hey,
much
people,
that,
he sent me these pictures, and these holes are laying side by side, perfectly lined up. They ain't off to one side or nothing. I mean, it's like they was just taken out of the box and set down there.
I
And
released a video. I released a video today that has all this evidence. I put some of the evidence right off the court transcripts right up on the screen for people to see pictures and all that as I go through. I also went through a little bit of who Gary Wayne is, not who they want everybody to believe he is, but who he really is, and some of his amazing artwork. Harvey, you got to check out some of his woodworking. I've never seen such beautiful woodworking stuff. It just it's amazing.
let me say hi to a few guys that popped in. Hey, Sparky, Jess, glad you're here. Mark, how come I'm hard to find, Mark? I don't understand.
I actually got a notification tonight.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I did a live earlier. I did a live earlier today. I'm sorry that there was no Um, I didn't give a notification for that, but what it was is I was trying to interview somebody on Zoom, and it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't working. It wasn't working. So I just said, "Hey, let's just do it live," and I'll interview you like that. He
Yeah.
said I come earlier and there was a live that I missed. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, Mark. That was earlier today.
Oh.
Hey, Smoky Cat.
Oh.
But
Yeah. Then.
that was the I did that one earlier just so I could interview because we couldn't get the Zoom to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I missed that earlier.
JK was there. Uh,
Yeah.
but
Carolyn's watching too here in your audience. His girlfriend, Gary's girlfriend, and we had her on the other night on my channel. It's just crazy and we have bracelets.
oh, do you? Gary bracelets.
Yep, justice for Gary Wayne Sutton. We also have some pins. Carolyn's going to be getting me some links to the merch. There's shirts and stuff. So I'm gonna try to raise money and get this man free like he deserves. I'm in it till the end. And by
Well, that
golly,
thing about
by God, the
well,
end to me, I'm bound determined the end's going to be. I'm going to be standing there and shake that man's hand when he comes out of prison. That's
but that's like just on the strength of what you showed me about the autopsy. They're saying that he was it supposedly happened on a Friday, but then the autopsy said like a Monday or something.
yeah. Well, yeah, and then you heard Carolyn the other night. She was with him all weekend, and like she said, if he would have killed him, she's not going to say he didn't kill him. She's not going to stand someone for murder. That's and
Let me speak to Smokey here. Hey, I'm glad you had a good visit.
so
At Licking, man. Just so everybody knows, Licking is the name of this town. I know it's funny, but it's the actual name of the prison is South Central Correctional Center. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, hey, not a problem. We need to get this out there, and so had to bring him on.
If you're welcome.
Yeah.
And Jamie, I really don't want to get into too much on discussion on legal counsel right now. That's an issue, and kind of we got to tread on some, I guess, on eggshells right now for a moment until we get some stuff sorted out. But
hey, Carl, how you doing, babe?
Yeah, and like Carolyn said, they usually want DNA. Now, I can't say that with this autopsy evidence, that's as good as DNA. Almost and then because the only dispute they had was Dr. Harlan, and Dr. Harlan, again, I redid the 2020 episode, and if you search for Dr. Harlan on Google, you'll find the articles and the stuff, and it's crazy. He lied in so many cases. There's so many people that are on death row that are incarcerated because of this man and his lies. And they even said he was a hired gun. One of the signs says you turn to the prison says it's 14 miles, says never heard of that town. Yeah.
Well, another funny thing about Licking is if you're coming in from 32, I think it's from 32, it has a sign, a road sign that says Licking. And right below it has a nut, the town of a nut, ANUTT. I know they did that on purpose. They had to.
Yeah. And yes, just Jules. Yeah, seriously. It's insane. It's just The evidence is all there, and I don't want to spam or promote my stuff on someone on Harvest channel. But if you go to my channel, um, I got a whole playlist of Gary Wayne Sutton. Hey, Adam. So
Who's that? There he is.
yeah, I was wondering where Adam was at.
Was too.
I was sitting here in
Hey,
my mind thinking where Mark and Adam was. Mark just popped up, and then Adam. That's whew. But
Oh, you're not too late, Adam. You're only like 20 minutes late. That ain't too bad. Jamie's late too. But, you know,
oh, Jamie, you know we'd be there for you. I'd always.
yeah.
At least I don't know about the innocence part, but I know I'd be there for you.
Well, you know, like Carolyn was saying earlier, they need DNA.
And that's thank you.
They
Yes,
do.
Jewel. They need here's the problem, Harvey, because even Missouri, your state, that deal with Kevin Sutherfield, that irritates me to no end. I mean, this man, sure, he got freed, but the way Missouri state legislature route their laws, he can't get not one penny for that false incarceration because he wasn't cleared by DNA.
Right.
That's bull crap. He should get just compensation just like anybody else. And even in Tennessee, I've been looking it up because obviously if we get Gary out, they're going to owe him some money.
I want to let this guy know what's going on. We're talking about Gary Wayne Sutton, innocent man. What, 30 some years, Kevin, was it?
He's been in prison 31 years.
Yeah, so we're trying to bring awareness to it.
And yeah, Jamie, just
go to his channel.
Yeah, send me an email or something.
You got a link on your channel that they can go to?
I will have. No, I just thought of that. Just go to my channel and send me an email.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on that video, Adam. I was wondering what happened. I just thought maybe you hadn't felt like it.
Yeah, Joel, it's and it's crazy that you're saying 31 years, and Carolyn that's commented in the chat here, she was his girlfriend and still is in contact with him. She was with him that weekend. She knows more than with exception of himself and God, that he didn't do it. She was with him, and he's got.
Jules, that's 31 years on. That's 1 years on death row, not just in prison.
Yeah. Well, he's been the last 27 on death row actually, because they didn't convict him till 96.
Hey.
And then furthermore, Tennessee, Smokey, furthermore, when there was so many other trialers, the judge picked the jury in the initial trial because the attorneys weren't capable. Who does that? I've never heard of no such thing. And like Carolyn said, yeah, she wasn't his only alibi.
You see
there's
that
just
comment?
There's just so much. It just
Jamie's wanting on your email.
Oh. Well.
It's in Tennessee, Smokey.
Hold on, so it's not connected. It didn't connect my channel to the stream. Got to connect it in.
You're a mod, ain't you, on my channel? I think you are.
I don't know. Goodness, I just want to log in. Just want to put a comment.
Hey, Adam says hi.
There.
Hi, Adam.
She says hi, Adam. Yeah, it is trash, uh, uh, Jules.
There's my email.
There you go. There you got it on there.
I had to get
All
logged
right.
in, but that or Adam, Adam, that works too. Either one, Outlook or Gmail, both of them will get to me. You know, it's because
Both of
my
them work.
Gmail, that's what my
Both of them.
obviously my YouTube. You know, so
Yeah. Thanks, Adam, and thank you, Kevin,
I
for putting
appreciate it.
that person. These people can email you, and because I've already seen several people say they want to know more about this. You know.
Yeah, and any information anybody wants, they can go to my channel. If they have any questions, comment on the videos. I'll answer the questions. Any awareness we can get to this, we're hoping. You know, I'm really hoping 2020 covered this in 2010 when Harlan was fired and all that. So I'm really hoping with this new evidence, especially, that maybe we can get 2020 or somebody to pick it up. And
Hey,
you know, and
I want to ask Mike Johnson here. Have we done time together? Because I was in prison with a Mike Johnson.
that
So
sounds good, Jamie. If you're on Facebook, Jamie,
yeah, just
I'm
look him
on.
up.
Yeah, yeah. KJ LaBelle is my personal Facebook, or From the Bars to the Bricks Prison Ministries. We're on Facebook.
We got people subscribing to you.
How come Jamie isn't in our chat group?
I don't know because I don't know her Facebook.
Oh, that's probably that's a good reason. So say, how did she escape? But yeah, and anything, any of you guys. I mean, I don't want to again. I don't want to push on Harb's channel, but we're really looking for some donations here, so I can. Well, I'm going to concentrate on this
Right.
24/7. Either I'm going to collect some donations to pay my bills, or my bills are just going to go behind until this is over
Hey,
with.
Mike, I apologize. Then uh, I just thought I might have knew you from prison, so I apologize. I know that's a common name, though. I guess I saw that 2020. That's why I knew what you were talking about in your video, and I'm not on Facebook. Oh, you're not on
Well,
Facebook?
oh, that's don't have to apologize. It's
Yeah,
Facebook's a
you're
lot.
not.
Oh yeah, there's change.org. We have petitions on change.org. If you do a Google search for Gary Wayne Sutton, there's at least two petitions that'll come up, change.org, and there's another one. Please, everybody, I will try to get them links up on my channel here soon. I really need to, but yes, please go sign those petitions. Anything, share these videos, sign the petitions. Anything you guys can do is greatly appreciated, and always, prayers, because even with this astounding evidence, it's not a slam dunk. It's not a sure thing. It's the most hope we have, and it gives us hope, but it is post conviction, so it's hard to get back into court. I mean, I'm like 99% sure we're getting into court. We're getting rid of the stuff we need to do, and get stuff
Jules
in that
is
we.
Jules
So
is going to find the link and I guess
thank you,
put it up here.
thank you very much. Yes, Jamie. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
me
It's
too,
been up
Adam.
there.
I'm I'm in the same boat, Adam.
Hey, me too, Adam. It's but it's just my time, and I don't. If people can't, they can't. I understand, because if it was somebody on the other side, if it was somebody who wanted money from me, well, I'm sorry, I'm broke. But I got time and a little bit of knowledge.
And JK, listen to what he's saying. Do people
Yeah,
keep
I know Carolyn sends money in, and I think some of the rest of the family. Um, and that's kind of what we're, JK, that's what we're doing is building. Um, I'm trying to get all the legal stuff together. I was a jailhouse lawyer, and um, I must be halfway decent at it. I found in a week major critical pieces of evidence that hadn't been found in 31 years. It's insane. But yeah, that's would absolutely appreciate anything, any help, JK. And today, I don't know. When I talked to Carolyn earlier, she wasn't able to talk to him today. She talked to him last night, and they talk on cordless phones, and the phone died. So
Oh, they said they need a receipt before they would give it to him. Are you going to be able to get a receipt for him? How's that going to work?
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's property room for you, though. You know, that's
And
not the prison. They always try to.
yeah, and Carolyn, Adam, you need. I appreciate it, buddy, but I know your situation. Don't no, you. I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts, buddy.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. That's
Yeah,
like what
and it's yeah, and that was with the 2020 case, and now look at the uncovered. Now it just, and like Carolyn said, he also trades with artwork. You guys have to go look at that video I put up today. Let me see. I'm gonna have to pull up the name of it here. Innocent and Incarcerated, the real Gary Sutton. I talked about his artwork and the evidence. I show the evidence that I've uncovered in actual court documents up on the screen and everything. And so,
uh, thanks, Jules, for putting this up.
JK, JK, email me or get me on Facebook or something, and I will send you some pictures of the art he does. Actually, I look at that video, and you definitely want to be a buyer of that art. It's some of the most beautiful, amazing woodwork I've ever seen. I mean, oh yeah, Carolyn, maybe you can put up there how they can get his art because Jamie's interested too. So I'm gonna turn that to Carolyn.
He's warming up his vocalizer. What does that mean?
I don't know. Mark's gonna sing for us.
He coming in, ain't he?
Adam, the only problem, the Innocence Project, like we was talking earlier, is they want DNA, and that, and we don't have DNA. There's no DNA in this case at all. There's no evidence like that even tying anybody to. There's no DNA evidence to retest to clear them. So, but now we have concrete evidence that might change, and I've got some other stuff in the works with. We got some legal teams.
Okay, Smokey. I hope he does get it. Let me know if he does. Okay, and
Thank you,
Ken,
Just Jules.
the Innocent Project. Yeah, didn't you say you can't talk about that right now?
Well, no, I was talking. I did say that on the Innocence Project, they want DNA evidence.
Right.
They don't, and it's just crazy. And yeah, and you guys that the more attention and share on any platforms you can. If you have other social medias or whatever, tell your friends about it, whatever, because this is a major
Oh, he
deal.
does leather work too.
Yes,
I'm a
yes,
I'm a leather worker. That's where I learned was in prison.
yeah. I'll send you some of them pictures over, Harv, after this, and you're gonna just be amazed. Eric, when you see this guitar, I showed Eric this guitar he had made, and Eric was just, man.
All right, thanks, Jules.
Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, oh,
I
hey,
appreciate
Jules,
it.
can you put your link up to your channel?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we need your channel link up there.
I've been trying to connect the prison genre with her genre that she does. which is kind of the same thing, but kind of not. You know, it's
I'm gonna go look that up.
you know, it's a survivor thing. Let's see what Adam says. Please tell Eric I'm still down to come. Yeah, I'd love to see you and Eric collab.
Hold on, I gotta
Did you
find
read
the
that?
screen. What's that? Tell Eric I'm still down to come on. Okay, yeah. I was trying to find Jules' channel for a second, but oh, hey, Adam's got it. Okay, I'll go on the
Adam,
YouTube side.
hey, Adam's on the ball.
We-
Adam and Jules they're on it tonight.
tonight, man. I know it, man.
Thank you, Adam.
How do you get, man? That's just awesome. Oh, there we go.
All right.
There we go, Joe. I'm gonna go sub right now.
Hey, Jules, I got my Rumble connected to YouTube.
When my computer catch up.
So any video I make on YouTube automatically goes to Rumble. And here she is again.
Wait
There
a
it
minute.
is. A voice for the voiceless.
I'm already subscribed.
Yeah.
I'm
I
already
thought you were.
subscribed. Yep.
But that would be a good thing to have on there for Gary too, probably, you know, because
Yeah, the anybody that wants to have anybody that's out that has channels that wants us to talk about this, I am willing to go on. I'm sure any of the family is going to go on. Hopefully, Heather is not busy tomorrow, and we're going to have our interview with Heather tomorrow night. And that Heather is the private investigator, and it's just and Carolyn, yeah, she's his public defender. They're blocking everything. They're blocking everything because there's so much conspiracy and stuff in this case. When this unravels, there's going to be some heads are going to roll, and there's some top people kind of involved in this thing, and all the way to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation falsified reports to that Davenport. He was found lying in several spots. They had statements, Harvey. There were these witnesses in court, and this statement here, and he's like, that's not I didn't say that. You know, that the convenience store guy, they were saying they had this 3-page statement. He had seen the truck and seen the car and things. I never said none of that. All I seen was the car in the parking lot. So, okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's
yeah. Let us know, Jules, so that we can get on there and support you, and
yeah,
and you can tell this story as well as many others. Man, she's had people on that has brought tears to my eyes.
Well, and just let guys know, with this case has kind of taken the ministries on I don't know if it's a different direction or another an added direction, but after I get done with this case, there's more out there that's innocent, and I'm going to see what I can do and try to make this a thing. And because when you're on the inside, it's hard to get your voice out there. It's hard to get someone to look at your legal stuff.
Definitely is hard.
Yeah, and I couldn't imagine being in prison and being innocent even for 6 months in the county jail, nevertheless be on death row. And well, I'll go join Adam's channel, everybody.
Yeah, if nobody's checked out his channel yet, go check him out, man. And
Mark has
he's got a video that he's uploading right now about addiction, and I think it's going to be an awesome video. I think it's a video that needs to be put out.
Absolutely.
I'm not in a position to talk about addiction because I've really never been addicted, but so they wouldn't believe what I said. But somebody who's been down that road, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that old.
Adams.
Oh, Jamie, I know that's exactly what I was thinking watching that 2020 report. It's like when they said, should they be put to death? No. Why not? They didn't do it. How in the hell do you sleep? No, I mean, it just, I don't know. And you know, and it's just the family of Tommy Griffin and the family of Connie Brenham, the two people that were murdered, they deserve justice. They deserve to have the real killers behind bars, not two innocent men.
Exactly.
And Gary,
Right.
who was Tommy's best friend, they'd never even had a cross word. Just yeah, and at the beginning, so Kevin, the at the very first trial, they give him these two attorneys that had never handled a major criminal case. They had never handled anything but I don't remember what it was, something super petty. And um, they were saying from the beginning that they were not qualified to handle a capital case. They're pleading this judge to let them off the case. They're not qualified. They're pleading because they're not going to do them any justice. But you know what? The judge said, "I don't care. You're going to do it." Yeah, Jamie. I mean, that's at my worst in life. I don't think I could have done that to somebody.
Here's a petition link again, everybody. If anybody wants to go sign it.
Yeah, please. Thank you, Jules. But I mean, it's very disturbing. And
Yeah, go get you a mug for me or a shirt. You know, just order it and tell us. You know, tell us the size and stuff.
well, JK, the only problem is this public there's even not even any pretender to them. There's just the brief the brief that this so-called attorney wrote is just ludicrous. And then she didn't want to give a copy of the brief to Gary, and then Gary signed a power of attorney over to his brother. His brother went in there to her office. She laughed him out of the office, didn't want to give him copies, and when they finally got copies, they found out why. Because it looks like the damn state wrote that brief.
Right.
It's horrible.
Well, you
And
know,
that's been part of the issue, that he's not had effective counsel. And then when he has counsel that might be affected, because this woman graduated summa cum laude of her law school, and it makes me really have to wonder what kind of law students they're putting out.
well, here's something else too. And Mark said it earlier. Um, I spent 29 years around people who were guilty.
Right.
I mean, you just know. Like he said, it's in the eyes.
Yep.
And you can look in this, even in photos. I can look in this guy's eyes, and tell he's never done something like that. But that aside, back to those shotgun shells, back to the autopsy that's all messed up on different days and stuff. That alone, you know what I'm saying? And you said the
Yeah.
shotgun shell wasn't even there like a day or so. You know, they
Before.
right.
Yeah, and 2 days before when they initially found the body. This was a secondary search, illegal secondary search, by the way, and we have Fourth Amendment violations on this search. Um, it was an illegal search, and then they supposedly found these shells just perfectly placed there, where it would have been in camera shot of the shots they took 2 days prior. But I guess they just floated back up from under the leaves, or they were hanging in the air and nobody saw them, and they just floated back down. And everybody left, you know. Or wait a minute, that TBI agent set them there before he took that picture.
Right.
And you know, and that's it too. And when she's talking about she hung up on Gary and didn't talk to him 12 years, she's talking about his attorney. His attorney said she wasn't going to talk to him and didn't for 12 years.
Hey, go ahead and talk to these people a few minutes. I'm going to get some coffee.
All right. The blood has not been, and it's just, Oh yeah, Jewel. I've got quite a bit on my channel. There's, like I said, there's a playlist, Gary Wayne Sutton, and I've got several videos on there, and it's just I'm looking at these case files and the court transcripts and the evidence and or actually the lack thereof, the whole Friday timeline is not only all they have, but they have all these fabricated witness testimonies. And people say that again, but when you look at these witness testimonies, I can point out and show you where they're saying it's just, you're like, oh yeah, this is scripted. This was not just somebody saying this. This was scripted, and the stories are changed. Somehow they mixed up a short bed pickup truck with a Bronco or a Blazer. Um, and it had a topper at first, but then it didn't have a topper because she knew it was a truck because she could see the back of their heads, and it just
Adam
but
says he signed the petition.
where'd you chip in the $3 to? Just curious.
Oh, he chipped in $3 too. I didn't even see that part.
Yeah, and I'm just curious to where, because be careful on some of that, because some of that goes probably to where the current legal team, which
Appreciate you, Adam, man.
yeah, thank you very much.
Hey, you know Adam's over in another country, man. He's in Australia,
Yeah.
and he's helping, and he's in a bad way. He's got bad health and everything, and he's pulling through like a trooper. And dude's just amazing.
Carolyn, where does that go when they donate on change.org?
She's Jules said she signed it too.
Yeah. I just don't mind. I mean, I don't care, people, as long as it's going to the cause somewhere. That's all I care. I just don't want it going to the people that aren't doing it.
He donated to the petition.
Yeah, and Jamie said it goes to change.org, so that's cool. That as long as it goes to change.org, that's a good organization. They do a lot of good. So and Carolyn said don't donate for it. It's not for Gary. Yeah, that's for change.org. But
I'm gonna have to go back to the chat and click on the link and sign it when I get off of here.
Yeah. Well, and that's the bad part about StreamYard is you can't click on the links. It was like earlier when I went to go check on Joe, I had to go into YouTube and click the link, and then.
Oh, she's saying don't donate to the petition thing. Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, it don't go to Gary. It goes to change.org is what she said. The she thinks about going to spread the word about it. It's supposed to be for them, I think, and it gets.
Oh yeah, so they show it to more people. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Good. That's good then, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's what I say. As long as it's going to benefit Gary, that's because I don't want people to get the misconception of that either. There's two misconceptions I've had about this case. Either one, that I'm crazy for donating my time, or two, I must be getting paid a lot of money for it. It's like, well, I might be crazy. That part might be on, but we're working off of donations. The family's don't have money, I'm not, and I didn't take this on for money. I took it into
I think after, because I got a petition going for Kevin, I think after so many, then the news does a thing on it too.
Oh, really?
After so many people have signed it.
Yeah. What? Well, I get that. You'll have to clue me in on the deal about Kevin, if there's any way I can help and stuff like that too.
Yeah, there's a petition in the same place for him.
Yeah.
For Kevin. But Kevin, sometimes he feels like he wants to give up. That's understandable. If you're in there for something you didn't do,
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you've been here over 30 years, like Gary has. That's Kevin's in the same position, except he's not on death row. Um, it's got to be, it's got to wear on you mentally.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's oh, Adam, I appreciate it, but it's yeah. What is Kevin's story? That's while we're talking. Let's
Oh, okay. Here's Kevin's story. He's from St. Louis. He was riding around with a bunch of friends, and well, he didn't call them friends. He just said he was riding around with a bunch of people, and they stopped, and one of his friends comes up and wants to get in the car. These other guys didn't want him to get in the car. They said, no, 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 there ain't enough room. Of course, Kevin said it was kind of crowded, but they let her in the car, and they drive around. They're drinking and they're doing drugs and all this stuff. Kevin passes out, and it's nighttime. When he comes to, everybody else is in the car. Has this woman out in front of the car, headlights on, and they're killing her. And
wow.
he said,
You
I
gotta
thought, he said, I thought I was seeing like a movie or something. He said I couldn't believe it. And what he should have done was went back and told the cops, but he didn't, and they got him for it.
tell
No, yeah, none of the others got arrested for it. They're still running. One guy is even out there bragging about it because I met a guy in prison, and I mentioned Kevin's name. Kevin had already been transferred to another prison, and he said, "Who'd you say?" And I said, "Kevin Hoppy." He goes, "I was in a bar with my dad, and this guy was bragging about how he got away with it, and that a guy named Kevin Hoppy was in prison for it." I said, "Well, you need to write Kevin and let him know."
yeah.
You know, and
Wow.
what what really gets Kevin is this was Kevin's friend, and it really bothers him. And he said
Send
that was a
send me everything you got on his case info. It'll be a minute. I want to get some stuff filed for Gary and get on a spot where I can take a break on
no
Gary's run.
problem, Adam.
I'll take a look at that for sure and see what.
No, no, Adam. What he's saying is the $3 is going to help spread the petition about the petition. Isn't that what you're saying?
Well, Carolyn was saying, yeah, it does help with change.org, but it don't actually go to Gary. Anything you donate to me or purchase through Gary's the merch we're going to put up, Gary, or any of my merch right now, as far as that goes, I'm donating 100% of my merch sales to this cause and everything the ministry earns. So,
I don't
but
know why the other guys didn't get charged, Smokey. Um, all I do know is that Kevin said they had him in a room and they beat on him and finally got him to confess. Make coerced a confession out of him. One of these things where they say, just tell us and we'll let you go home. You know,
yeah.
Not quite like that, but you know what I mean.
Adam, if you insist on giving that $2, which you do not have to give that $2, if you insist, so you can PayPal it to me. But because anything I get on PayPal, Cash App, all donations to the ministry, all merch sales for the ministry, all that is going to help Gary. So,
Right. Thank you, Carolyn. He wants to give $2. He wants to give $2 to Gary.
And that's what I said. If he wants to get $2, he can just PayPal it to me, and it.
Judy is back.
Judy.
All right, Carolyn.
What were you
Trying
eating?
to catch up on me.
Oh yeah. Man, JK, maybe I'll have to send you some of mine. I do some drawings. I'll sell some drawings and support this. I mean,
No, you're not an idiot, Adam.
I have
Anyway, guys,
some convict art. I'd say, well, that one's not for sale, but that's my niece I'm starting on. That's that picture. That's Eric's daughter, Inga. But oh, but yeah, that I do a little bit of drawing. I think my drawing is my most popular stuff on my channel. More than my ugly mug, that's for sure. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to advertise on Harvey's channel either.
no. It's
But
okay. It's okay, man.
hey, I
Um,
will sell any art. I will draw custom portraits. I will draw a picture, whatever you want. Let me know, and the money to go help Gary. So
Judy says she'll sign after the petition is over. Um,
thank you very much, Judy. And everybody. Thank you, JK. That's awesome. Everybody that's helping. Thank you, Smoky Cat. Um, Everybody that's helping. So we appreciate it so much. And like I said, I I took on this volunteer, and honestly, when Carolyn was telling me all these things, I'm just sitting there thinking, honestly, this can't be true. We're in America. That's a capital case, which gets more attention. He gets these extra attorneys. He gets this and that. There's just no way. And then I look at it, and well, I'm fully vested. So that
well,
there's so many.
what a lot of people don't understand either is a lot of times prosecutors are just wanting a conviction, especially if it's during an election year. You know,
Yep.
people
Well,
don't realize they get elected.
they didn't even ask for a change of venue. And in the
Right.
90s, it would have been easier to move it over a couple counties and get a better trial than try it in Blount County where all the media attention was.
Right.
All the jurors knew about one of the jurors they selected, even said they knew about the Sevier County trial and knew they had been convicted of a crime there.
Right.
So that already has tainted the jury's mind. And hey, Broken Home, how's it going?
Goran, how you doing?
You know it.
Hey, I'm thinking of something else. Sorry about that. Hey, Broken Home, how you doing? I was thinking, what was I thinking of?
Oh yeah, hit them likes, people. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that
Yeah,
like
hit
button.
that like. You
Let
guys,
me
if
go
you hit
over
the
here to
like,
YouTube and make
share
sure I
this.
did. Nope, I did now.
If you hit the like and share this, it gets out to more people. You know, it helps the
Yeah,
algorithm and all that.
push it. Yeah, push it up in analytics. But
Yeah,
and Adam, for Gary, anything sent to me, it goes to Gary. So I mean, that's towards his case. If you want to go to him, I'm sure we can arrange that. I can talk to Carolyn and find out how we can get it directly to him, or Carolyn can put it on right here. I did post on my community post the other night. There is an address for Gary and his DOC info if people want to write him. Some encouraging words. This man's been sitting in death row for 31 years. And besides me and Heather, the private investigator we have right now, is nobody showed any interest in this case. Nobody's given them any hope. So, man, even a little letter, hey, thinking of you, would probably make his day. And Gary's an amazing, amazing guy. He just talked to him that once, and I just know we're going to be lifelong friends. Because, like I said, I'm going to be there to shake that man's hand when we get him out.
well, I'm going to be getting off here in a little bit. Is there anything,
yeah,
last things you want to say or anything about this
just
case?
I just want to say, Jamie, go to my community post. I have his address and stuff posted. I'll go back and see if I can reshare that, bring it up fresh. But I just posted a couple days ago. And I thank everybody, you guys, for your support. Just please get the word out. You've seen the evidence. You know, it's not just someone saying that. Oh yeah, and here, Carolyn, important information there. And they get mail there. They don't have any tablets there yet. There's no email or nothing like that.
So you got to write it on paper.
Yeah, and Carolyn said if you write, make sure it's on notebook paper, blue or black ink, and send in a white envelope. Yeah, no extra art or nothing on the envelope because make sure there's no spills from soda or something on there. They'll reject it. But yeah, they don't have the tablets and email and stuff there yet. They're pretty far behind in Tennessee. But just like I said, if anybody can donate to the ministry, that'll help out Gary. Any merch you guys buy, it'll help out Gary. Share this stuff, like it, keep us in your prayers. You know, especially Gary and the family. This is, while this brings hope, it also, Harv, all the uneasiness of being in court and all the unknowns and all that, it adds a whole nother stress, even if it's in a positive way. It's still, so you guys, I really appreciate it. And
I thank everybody. Jules, Adam, I thank you guys for putting the links up. Mindy, I thank you for putting that link up too. But I'm going to get off of here. Carolyn, thank you for everything, letting us know everything, and for being here and helping Kevin talk about this. I really appreciate that. And after I get off here, I'm going to sign the petition, and I'm going to share this video that me and Kevin just did here, and try to get this out there. And you guys share it too. Let's see what we can do. You guys have a nice night.
Thank you guys. God bless.